Hi again. Um, haven't made a video in a while, so just kind of had the impulse. Coffeeed up Friday morning here in a park in Ballard, neighborhood of Seattle. Um, Wanted to speak specifically to something, which is that I am exhausted, and I'm pretty regularly exhausted. And I know that obviously some of that has to do with my age. 52 years old, almost 53, and so it just kind of comes with the aging process. It's a bit of a downer if I think too hard about it. But it isn't just that. It's a soul exhaustion. It's on a deeper level as well. And I think a lot of people my age hit this point in midlife. Midlife is kind of what is midlife. Could be a wide range of ages, but I definitely fall into that. And the years just kind of add up, and you experience so many things in life that you burn out. And life, especially modern life, does that to you. I feel like our culture sucks you dry, and then after that asks for more. And it's a big part of like why I'm doing this, why I've made the transition into van life, with the hope that maybe I can take back some of that for myself, some of the my own life force, the life force that's still available to me. I am wanting to claim for myself again as much of that as I possibly can with the time that I have left on the planet. So I think I feel probably the same as a lot of people roughly my age feel. And I think there's a bit of a sadness that can come with that. I'm certainly feeling that way. It's a kind of a processing of a lifetime of adventures, wins, losses, and it's not over, we're still in the game, but it's not over, but we're kind of over it in a way. And it's an exhaustion, and it almost kind of feels like there isn't anything. It feels this way anyway, that there isn't anything truly available that's able to fill up that void, that that hole in the soul. And I know that that's not really true, but it feels that way anyway. And so one has to be careful not to fall into a nihilism, a despair from which there's no way out. That darkness, it's heavy, and it's something that I feel especially as I'm living in the van, because I'm coming face to face with that darkness. I have to face deeply into what's there in the depths of my soul, in the depths of my being. I have kind of fewer distractions. I was watching a van life YouTuber, some channel the other day, where they were talking about how they felt like there were a lot of distractions in van life, that you have so many things that you have to plan your day, and a lot of things that keep you busy, keep you occupied in a lot of ways. And while that's true, I feel like at the end of the day, when you're trying to go to sleep in sub-freezing temperatures, and the darkness is all pervasive, and it's just you versus the elements, it's a lot of soul searching that's happening at that time, and there's really no getting away from it. There's no escaping it. And so I feel that the van life experience is a coming to terms with the depths of the soul and the things that you can't escape from. Your demons come to roost, come to bear, and you have to kind of deal with a lot of the things that maybe you're not always aware of when you are kind of going along with the grind of modern life. And when you have a normal home situation and things like, TV is a big one, and other like activities of modern life, other routines that you can fall into, it's easy to hide from those things. Your fears, thoughts about your own mortality of yourself and people who you love and care about. When you put yourself into a vulnerable situation, your mortality comes into play. It's more front and center. Oh, this is cool. There's a kind of cool. There's a squirrel above me that's here, I'll show you. It's trying to eat something, and it's like discarding sticks and things, and it's like dropping on me. I don't know if you could see that. just life happening around me. And in a lot of ways, these are the blessings of van life. Getting to do things that you don't normally do, taking you out of the routine, being able to experience the morning sun on a park bench with squirrels dropping things on you, the natural world just kind of happening, evolving around you. Being able to take the time to have deep thoughts and think about things that really matter. So these are just some thoughts. Van life is also exhausting too. I mean, it's another part of this is like trying to figure out how to, at least how it's showing up for me, how it's happening for me. I find myself just bombing all over the place, trying to get to the next thing. And just the fact that I'm working full time right now is really the major part of that. That I'm actually working towards freeing myself from the need for that, at least having to be on site. I'm not actually full time. I'm taking Fridays off, so Monday through Thursday. But it's a grind, and my commute is pretty awful as far as the places where I've opted to stay, and trying to get to and from work, battling traffic, heavy freeway traffic, right through the heart of the city, morning and evening, rush hour traffic, and then also trying to get to the things that I'm trying to get to be out in nature, to hook up with friends, to play music, or to go to open mics and recording sessions and the like. It's just a nonstop situation, and I'm still trying to kind of work everything out and try to find the right balance of things. And it's not easy. It's very challenging, and yet I'm still committed to the process because I feel like, I mean, I don't want to put it in such black and white terms, but I was telling somebody the other day that this is probably, at least in my kind of calculations, that this is probably as bad as it's going to get for me. Just in terms of kind of the austerity of my situation, the grind of my situation. I'm just working a lot now because the opportunity is there, and I can acquire resources that I feel like are going to be necessary for down the road. But it's not going to be forever. And just kind of have to remind myself that this is a somewhat temporary situation, that this will get better. I just have to, it's just finding that point of like, when is it going to be enough? I mean, I won't get too much into the details of my job situation. And somebody's close by, so. conscious, of course. Morning. So that's just what's people in the park. Service dog with a coat that says nervous, need space. I should wear a coat. I should wear a coat like that. Because I'm a rabid dog inside and I need space. Everybody needs space. That's why I'm not always so keen on city life, but I'm kind of wandering a bit off of the topic of how modern culture, modern life, modern city life kind of can really take it out of you. And really, I know that the answer for me, anyway, is to spend as much time in the natural world, to do activities that are rewarding and fulfilling, to maintain relationships that are fulfilling, to have a spiritual practice, meditation, and practices like yoga is really, really good for me. Unfortunately, I haven't yet really found a good solution for that. I haven't found a good studio that has the thing that I'm looking for, and has a schedule that works with mine. So that's something that I'm still kind of trying to figure out. I'm not getting enough of that in my life, that kind of movement. I do work out a few times a week, at least I try to go to the gym and things like that, so that certainly helps the movement, and also hiking / snowshoeing that I'm generally getting once or twice a week as well. But I still feel like I need more movement, because the van really does box you in. And so I feel like I need the more subtle movements, things like that yoga affords. But I'm working on it. But yeah, I mean, the opportunities are there. The abundance is there. God is there. Not to get too religious, but that's what fills the God-sized hole in the heart. Is connecting to that source, maintaining that connection to that source. And maybe that's not for everybody, but it's something that I choose to believe in and find evidence of and have to keep returning to. And I feel like I've done a little bit better of a job of bringing spirituality closer into my life and my routine, but there's so much more that I could do. I do feel this need for spiritual community, this like wanting to find that kind of what's it called? Is it Sangha? Sacred community? I think that's the word. And that's certainly available in many places throughout the city. I've hit my 20-minute mark, so I think I'm going to wrap it up there. Just some thoughts that I was having this morning and felt like I wanted to do a check-in. Hopefully I'm not talking too quietly. You can hear this. Blessings be, and thank you for watching. Aho. Takuyasu. Until next time.